deeper than usual because something unexplained is about to appear. Your spirit was drawn here not by coincidence but by sacred force, and Archangel Michael is pleading with you not to tell anyone. He claims that you are chosen to witness this miracle. He is no longer standing tall with his sword. Instead, he is bending over, biting your finger. Do not miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The miracle is not far away, but it is rapidly reaching your atmosphere. In precisely 2 minutes, your perception of reality will change, and you will sense the energy pressing against your chest. You may experience a sudden warmth or find that your breath becomes labored. Either way, you will know that this is a unique moment. Keep this information to yourself. The angels have kept this blessing hidden for you until now, but now is the time to tap into it and get blessing 333. There was a pause in your life that was unanticipated, but now it's yours to enjoy. Reason. Despite your best efforts, it seemed like an unseen barrier was in the way. However, that barrier is now crumbling away piece by piece. This miracle won't make a clap or a flash of lightning, but your soul will be able to discern its impact. Just as you blink, a person who abandoned you is suddenly consumed by thoughts of you. They don't know why, but they feel a divine pull. They are a part of this miraculous event, and they must return to you with something they can only carry. If you've been experiencing physical symptoms like chills, an unusual sense of peace, or weightlifting, those are indications that something big is about to happen. Your soul always knows what's going on before your mind does. Saying amen to receive blessing 747 might make you want to shut your down into the depths of your being and inhale deeply. For the wings of Archangel Michael are encircling you. Somebody in your family prayed for this very moment long ago, and though they were unaware of it at the time, that prayer has protected you from harm in the past. Within the next 2 minutes, something will confirm it. It might be a notification, a knock, a spontaneous communication from someone I expected, or any other shape it takes. Your prayers are being answered through this miracle. The door you believed was locked forever is slowly but surely opening open. Your name was whispered in the throne room last night, not yelled or pleaded but whispered, says Archangel Michael 555. So you shouldn't ignore it. It's a sign that your spiritual alignment is becoming physical. With utmost respect, for you are not only shielded but also favored by an unseen force. It has not been a curse but a heavenly countdown. And now, as you sit in quiet contemplation, you will discern a sound, albeit it may not be in the stillness I hear your voice, which may be a phrase, a word, or an enduring emotion. It is the signal that is the breath of heaven flowing through you. If you sense something beyond what words can describe, then your soul has entered the miraculous zone. In order to get blessing 919, your shadow will feel lighter. If you would like to show your support even more, you can contribute up to $120 to give special thanks. They told you nothing would change and that the miracle was a myth, but this blessing is not about fame, fortune, or praise. Rather, it is about the healing of your spirit and the eventual eradication of those who dared to question its veracity. They masked their fears and muttered in an effort to derail this miracle by making you question your abilities. But Archangel Michael saw through their masks and removed their influence from your life. From now on, you will know not to pursue someone who abruptly withdraws from you. Instead, you will know that they are. You are about to receive a letter, physical or digital, it makes no difference, that confirms what you once dreamed but buried. It is a heavenly operation to remove what stops your light, so let it happen. Type 222 to get the blessing. You will hold that letter in your hands and weep, not from grief but from the return of something you believed had been lost. It is a sacred comment, and I am prepared to return if you realize that something you have lost is returning, since even in quietness your energy is beckoning. It's as if heaven is listening to the sound of your infinite patience. You've weathered storms no one else could, kept a grin on your face, and are now being rewarded for doing more than just making it through. At 66, Archangel Michael says, the reason you've been feeling tired lately isn't just physical. You've been battling something in the spirit realm while away. Tonight that battle ends. Your spirit is being cloaked in a new armor. This is a blessing for those who are losing their hearts. No one else can see its strength, but you can feel it as soon as your breath becomes shallow. Someone you care to worry you. But then heaven intervened. Without consulting you beforehand, a miracle is taking place in your family tree as a result of your kindness. They would never suspect that you were the catalyst for this incredible event. This is what gives it its inherent purity. Pepe, you are intended to receive blessing 818. You might begin to feel drowsy as the miraculous event is on the horizon. It's not a sign of weakness, but of alignment. Your physical self knows when to let go so that your spiritual self can soar. Suddenly you may hear someone's name in a dream. It may seem random, but their spirit remembers you and your light, and they are an integral part of your next chapter. Be ready, for you are not alone this evening. The space you are in is changing, and you can feel it in the air and the pulse. This is no accident. A comet is approaching, and the atmosphere is charged, even though you can't see it with your eyes. It's already here. A miracle isn't on its way. Just type Amen to receive blessing 343. People will wonder how it happened and why you're glowing, but you'll be at a loss to explain it. Sacred, we're prepared. This is private between you and your guardian angels and the miraculous timeline. The events of the following 2 days will transpire swiftly. What was frozen will unfreeze. What was concealed will become apparent. What was. This is the result of obedience, because you stopped scrolling, because you stayed, because you believe even with a tired heart. Tap a meant to get blessing. Adds Archangel Michael, breaking the silence. It's not your imagination. Archangel Michael has implanted something you didn't ask for into your spirit, and you'll always be able to feel its subtle tingling or warmth radiating from your chest. A name will appear to you out of the blue, but the miracle you are getting is not arbitrary. It was prophesied over you by someone who did not live to see it come to fruition years ago. The cosmos is coming together right before your eyes, and even your ancestors are on board if you write down the name of the person or thing that is associated with your breakthrough and wait for it to repeat itself like a whisper. As you witness things unfold, say the prayer 4,444 times. A loved one who once loved you will contact you, and while they may not say anything directly, their spirit will tell you everything. Regarding a relationship, it's about unresolved spiritual matters. They're ashamed, but they don't know how to confront your brilliance. After everything that has transpired, you have yet to ascend, and your success serves as a reflection of their own struggles. Archangel Michael encourages, remain still and let your emotions flow freely. When you feel a sudden surge of emotion in the middle of a peaceful moment, know that it is your soul working through years of pain that has been releasing itself from your body in waves, and that you are not weak. You were born into a unique spiritual era. Let the wonder unfold without intervention. Don't share this time. Instead, cherish it. The stars you were born into don't burn out. Rather, they emit an ethereal wisdom that fills the air around you. The impending miracle isn't going to be confined to this moment. Rather, it will reverberate through generations, touching not only your children, but also your very ancestry. You have broken a curse unknowingly, but now your healing is protecting them and their obedience is armor. You are more than a receiver. You are a repairer of the unseen comment. I break what others have broken, and if you feel this ripple touching you, don't be afraid. It's not just you, but your entire family line. You are the catalyst for healing in stories that they haven't experienced yet. You are the symbolic point at which Taipei is meant to get blessings. Music 2727. Suddenly they will inform you that looks different, but it didn't happen all at once. You regained your identity and a miracle revived something old within you. You're carrying a secret blessing, and it will now radiate through your energy, voice, and walk, making even strangers stop and notice something. When you speak, things will alter, doors will open, clouds will separate, and your words will have spiritual power as well as effect. The Archangel Michael warns, use this carefully. A miracle is not for display. Hold on to it dearly like a treasure trove of precious gems and say the Amen to receive blessings. Music 5555, a long-lost snapshot will come flooding back to life. And when you lay eyes on it, you'll experience a flood of memories, but this time they won't hurt. And they'll validate how far you've gone and how deeply the healing has worked. Your environment will start to feel strange, not because it has changed, but because the old vibration doesn't work for you anymore. You've advanced. Subtly but surely it changed your life. Energy. You're not the same person you were an hour ago. If you feel a change within you, even though you haven't seen it manifest just yet, then you are in a post-miracle stage. In order to receive 10,000 blessings, someone will attempt to link to old you talks like nothing happened, but their comments sound strange and out of place. Don't go back to your old ways of doing things. Your miracle came with a price, and those who couldn't rise with you can't stand by your side now that you're under scrutiny. According to Archangel Michael, your breath carries frequency. Now even your sighs will be heard in heaven, so it's important to talk carefully now that your guardian angels have increased. Your words have the power to build or destroy. Say Amen to receive blessings. Music 3939. You might find yourself waking up in the middle of the night. If the clock ends in a repeating number, it's a sign that your miracle is about to happen. In the wee hours of the morning, you may get a vision, a message, or even just a glimpse of someone's face. If you pay attention to this thread, it will lead you to the second stage of your heavenly breakthrough, when you will start to attract what you were before avoiding. This is heaven's way of saying, thank you for all the years you waited. Not because you changed, but because you aligned with me. And now I'm walking in alignment with you to seal your energy in this higher dimension. A long-lost friend or loved one may suddenly feel compelled to message you. They may be confused about the reason behind the sudden attraction, but deep down they know that you are the one they were meant to be with all along. They were hesitant to come because of fear, but now they are being drawn back to you by divine intervention. This miracle includes the restoration of what was prematurely lost, so they may approach carefully, uncertain if they are welcome. Don't feel rushed to answer. Instead, channel your energy into listening. Choose wisely, but be aware that they are being drawn to the same miracle that was bestowed upon you this evening. I invite you to embrace only divine connections. If you sense someone returning to your life, your spirit will discern between a lesson and a blessing. Time you'll make a sound decision with clarity. Type Amen to receive a blessing. Music 4747. If you would like to show your support even more, you can provide a super thanks with contributions of up to $120. A fragrance might waft around the room. Unpredictably, it won't smell like anything around you, a signature that only you will be able to identify. And it might be anything from roses and rain to firewood and perfume, something you haven't worn in years. That's not. You are now in possession of a sacred moment, and from this moment forward, no weapon formed against your life will be able to harm you, declares Archangel Michael, confirming the presence of angels standing guard. Your soul's prosperity will come not from exerting more effort, but from being sealed. This miracle was not haphazard, but rather tailored to your voice, your anguish, and your patience. You have successfully passed every unseen exam. Now, to receive blessings, type Amen. 6363. In the days to come, you may receive something seemingly insignificant, such as a key, ring, token, or even a piece of paper. Be careful not to lose sight of it, though, for it is connected to something far greater. Little or inconsequential, not even mustard seeds can move mountains when God breathes on them. Yet they tried to break you, used words from a distance, manipulated you, but you are not the wounded. You have transcended the need for vengeance and are now an unstoppable force in the hereafter. I walk with quiet victory if your peace has been louder than your pain lately. Your miracle reflects your majority. You didn't lose you. Comment the spirit realm. A new opportunity is taking shape right now, and people in a room you haven't been to are talking about it, so type Amen to receive a blessing. Music 8282. Your tale is being mentioned in places where favor dwells, but you didn't seek it. Evan assigned it, so it will never feel forced. Your energy reached before your footsteps did, your face, your light, and your story. Perfect for when you're exhausted, because genuine happiness isn't something you can fake when you're exhausted. Archangel Michael reassures you, saying, "You earned this in silence every night. You didn't moan every time you gave while you were in order to receive blessings." Music 9595 from above. You might see that birds, dogs, cats, and even insects act strangely or emerge at odd times because creation acknowledges the power of heavenly energy. Even the earth reacts to the coming of a miracle that has boosted your aura. So you'll be the center of attention, both positive and negative, long before anyone on earth notices. Flourish when you let wisdom guide you. Not everyone deserves the blessings that heaven has just bestowed upon you, so type Amen to receive them. In 2020, you are on the cusp of a déjà vu moment, but this time it's not a replay, rather it's the fulfillment of a prophecy that you have dreamed about, sensed, and seen glimpses of in the past. A miracle has already touched time, and now you are entering. Archangel Michael says you were never meant to be anything other than what you are, and that when someone says something that you've heard in a dream, it will seem both weird and familiar, the confirmation you've been waiting for. Forgotten even in your worst hours, your name was raging in the sky. Now it's time for the rest of the world to see it as well. Say the Amen to get blessing 3000, and others will wonder if you've undergone a change that people are ill-equipped to describe as a spiritual transition. As a result, they will inquire about your clone's hair and smile, failing to perceive that they are responding to your light. Your inner glow is now visible to everybody, and it will expose your secret foes. Without confronting you, they will reveal themselves, since they are unable to tolerate your peace comment, which reads, "I keep glowing." You don't need outside sources of motivation after you've sparked your inner fire. Validation. You have rediscovered your divine identity. To receive blessing 1, you will see a number repeatedly appearing after this. It might be 111, 33, or 999, but don't dismiss it. It's a celestial whisper informing you that a miracle is about to happen. The number will show up on bills, clocks, signs, and even seemingly random messages. Heaven is monitoring your alignment through time. And now, someone will attempt to derail you by bringing up "Say Amen" to get blessings music 1818. You have achieved the fullness of your miracle, which has reshaped your identity. Your past faults no longer hold you back. Instead, you are your redemption tale. Don't run after the old when the new is standing in front of you. You are not being offered crumbs, you are being led to release. Archangel Michael advises that you remain silent when necessary and speak only when your soul is stirred. This energy will linger with you for the next 72 hours. Enjoying a meal that you didn't have to ask for. You're living proof that being patient doesn't imply losing. You're proof that God remembers those who persevere, and your prize isn't just around the corner, it's inside you. As you step confidently into this new frequency, your story will change. It's as if the miracle has already occurred. The world may seem to slow down now that it has entered a busting 77, pouted 777. It's as if the universe has magically stopped spinning to accommodate the energy you're emitting. Others may become more cautious, gentle, and accommodating, as if they'd forgotten how to speak to you before. This time, no matter what held it up previously, it couldn't miss you, since your energy is now divinely charged and no longer ordinary. You didn't ask for it, you were in sync with it. It's not too soon, not too late to type Amen to receive a blessing. Music 6565. If you're feeling like everything is finally falling into place, even if it's quietly, you're not late. You're exactly where the miracle needs you to be. Things you've waited years for will move in days when someone speaks your name in favor. It might be an employer, judge, spiritual leader, or someone with unseen authority. You've sobbed alone for so long that you forgot what support feels like. But the miraculous light brought with it new friends, unadulterated ones chosen by God. And when someone enters your life who makes you feel better without trying to change you, you'll know it. What's coming is not a test, it's a reward. You're stepping out of battle mode, you're being dressed in honor now, says Michael the Archangel, adding, so you will know they were sent, not just passing by. Your miracle is a message to more than just you. It's a message to the world at large. Thus, even your opponents will be compelled to watch, not to embarrass them, but to awaken them. A word of caution to all those who dared to oppose you. The one who questioned you the most is about to speak about you, not with scorn but with wonder, since they never imagined you would be the one to rise. While they stand by, they're looking through your images, reading your comments, and observing your light. All they can sense today is conviction. Your glow wasn't a result of vengeance, but of healing. If you no longer feel the need to prove anything, they can observe. If you want to show your support even more, you can provide a great thanks with contributions of up. But even if they don't say a word, your triumph will be heard through the stillness. Type amen to receive blessing. A gradual transformation, resulting in sweeter sleep, more vivid dreams, and heightened senses. You may find that things you used to crave suddenly feel distant, and discussions you used to tolerate become more intense. All for about $120. This isn't a phase of low spirits, it's a time of spiritual recalibrating. You're not merely healed, you're upgraded. This is a new you that not even you have fully experienced yet. Embrace the transformation as it happens naturally. Things that would have taken 10 years to accomplish are now within reach in a matter of months, according to Michael, who explains that this is all because time bends for people who are in harmony. Divine messages pour through everything when the miracle is happening, and sometimes you may feel a song play out of the blue with words that hit you like a ton of bricks. Someone who once departed is now filled with regret, not for leaving but for undervaluing what they left you. So record that song and play it when you forget what happened in this precious moment. If you've ever felt different even when others made you feel bad about it, today that difference is your divine signature, and it's shining more than ever. Opponent, you were never just a chapter in a book. You were the full book. If you ever want a blessing, just type 1212 into the music player. They won't come back to get you back, but to apologize. They'll say things they've never dared to say before, but you've moved above that. A miracle has come. As you venture into uncharted terrain, remember that you are the gatekeeper. What matters most is that only what serves your purpose stays. Embrace the solitude that may accompany this newfound wonder. What matters most is not absence but clarity, as heaven muffles the din before unveiling the next face. The silence that follows is sacred, adds Archangel Michael. That's when your instructions will come, and they will be crystal clear. To receive an answer, type Amen. Blessed Music 5656. You will feel a stronger connection to water in the days ahead, both in terms of drinking and sitting near it to listen to its soothing sounds. Water is the element that will activate your miracle and cleanse you of any remaining remains of the old. Allow the energy to cascade over your hands and caress your forehead. Even a small splash will recharge you completely. Soon an unfamiliar person may say something strangely personalized to you. They may not understand why, but you will know that they are being used by heaven. Music 3838. The miracle will announce itself with trumpets and slip into your life if you've already detected weird alignments today. It's not random, it's heavenly choreography. Tap me to receive a blessing. Existence, so it's only natural that you could miss it unless you're keenly aware of those around you. When it comes, quietly express your gratitude. There's no need to boast about it. Archangel Michael says this was commented is done to end this sacred loop in your destiny. Your loved ones have always had it. You simply needed to be still long enough to accept it. Now it is complete. The Spirit's voice has been acknowledged. Now observe how your external environment changes to reflect what has transpired internally. Music 44444. If you would want to show your continued support, you can make a special thanks contribution of reaching $120.